Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Washington Mystics in this one as they go up against the Golden State Valkyries. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Bernadette, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Well, one thing you really enjoy as a new season takes shape, seeing those players who've made the leap.
Well, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And that's certainly the case in this league, where the talent and skill level continue to elevate.
And for us diehards, witnessing the young blood staking their claim to greatness is truly something special.
So Golden State will get the first possession. And here's Burton. Pass to Swish. Here's Fagbenle. Shot clock at 5. Now Burton. From downtown. It's up and it's off the mark. One up, one not down. To the inside. Here's Citron. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Pass to Swish. Kicks it out to Thornton. And a miss there on the triple. About a minute into this first quarter. And here's Citron. Crafty move. Count that one. Golden State with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Swish. Now here's Billings. Lays it up and banks it in.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Here's the Mystics with the ball.
The main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history.
Now here's Austin. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Muscling her way in for the board, Austin using her instincts.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Fagbenle. Thornton outside. Good on the triple.
A solid shooter from downtown. When Thornton gets daylight, she doesn't waste it.
Now Sutton. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that, it goes a long way. It establishes the attitude you want.
Just 5 on the clock. Citron for 3. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
That's some nice work on the offensive glass.
The Valkyries trail. Pass to Billings. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Shakir Austin with the steal. Scott. Here's Iriafin. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Pass to Swish. Here's Billings. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Washington has possession. Outside Citron. Pass to Austin. Sutton jacks up a three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, they've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Yeah, they're just keeping the ball alive and creating second chance buckets.
Those are bonus points.
It's Burton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Kicks it out to Thornton.
No good on the three.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
Pass to Citron.
Inside. Scott. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. From the arc, Thornton's shot is good.
Most jump shooters prefer to shoot off the pass, not the dribble. Thornton, no different.
Pass to Austin. Right wing. Scott. And here's Sutton. Launches a three. Still looking for first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Out of bounds. It'll be Mystics' ball. The Mystics with the lead.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
Now here is Thornton. 6 points for her. From past the arc, the Mystics pull it in. To the paint.
Here's Citron.
That one's all good. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Rob. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession. And Washington has possession. 6-point lead.
Pass to Sutton. Here's Iriafin. Outside Citron.
Clock at 4.
Sutton.
From outside, off the mark.
Swish. Defended by Citron.
And here's Burton. Launches it. And good. Coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Pass to Iriafin. Iriafin a screen. Now Sutton.
For 3. Here's Austin. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Now here's Swish. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Thornton. Offline with the 3.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Pass to Sutton.
Scott, covered by Thornton. Pulls it from 20.
Citron, no good.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
The 3 is up. Kayla Thornton, and that's good.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Pass to Iriafin. Iriafin a screen. Here's Sutton.
3-pointer. And nothing seeming to work as that one misses, and she's 0 for 5.
She might want to maybe defer for a while. She's had her chances this quarter, but nothing's fallen. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days. That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
The Mystics trailing. Pass to Austin.
Outside Citron.
From deep. She can't get that one to fall.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Out to the wing.
Area a screen.
Here's Sutton. And another miss by Washington.
She's still scoreless this quarter. Might need something easy to find her confidence.
Over to the wing.
Pass to Swish.
Down low. Number 3, Kayla Thornton. It's not going to go for her. And here's Sutton. Trying to get back on track. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Valkyries ahead.
Up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going.
And looking at what we've seen from the Valkyries, what do you guys think?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining and
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Outside Citron.
Lets it go for 14. And another miss by Washington.
The Valkyries trail.
Swish with it. Here's Burton. Tries to save it, but she gets it back. Now Zandelasini. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Swish can't hit.
she got ahead of herself there and just lost her concentration. At least that's what I think.
Now here's Ainsley. She's guarded by Swish. Pass to Sutton.
Olsen down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3.
Sutton, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Now here's Swish. Pass to Rupert.
It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first 2 attempts. 1 for 3. Here's Ainsley. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Sutton with the bucket.
And while Sutton doesn't shoot it great from 3, she does make enough of them to make the defense respect it.
There's a screen by Swish. Pass to Burton. Swish.
Zandelasini.
She's guarded by Ainsley.
The tray. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
And there's the pick.
Pass to Sutton.
There's the triple. And another three for Washington.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Looking at the Mystics, they're coming off of their worst record in over a decade.
Yeah, so they shook up the roster a bit, went younger. They'll lean on their vets to help bring the youth along because this team has a lot of up-and-coming talent that's really exciting.
And she gets the bucket.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
Now here's Angsler. She has 7. And here's Sutton. Puts up a 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession. And the Mystics making a change here. Pass to Angsler. From beyond the arc. Misses that one. Her first miss of the night. 2 for 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now here's Citron.
He's guarded by Swish. The Mystics again can't hit. Zandalasini. Pass to Swish. Clock at 6. And here's Burton. Here's Swish. Here's Billings. And good that time.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
Pass to Sutton. Austin. She's covered by Fagbenle.
Basket counts.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Now here's Swish. Stolen. Here's Citron. And she makes good on the layup.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Pass to Swish. Billings on the wing.
Zandalasini.
And stolen by Citron.
And here's the fast break. Here's Austin.
Yes, great play by Sonia Citron to set it up.
It seems like they couldn't get anything to fall in the opening quarter, but things finally are starting to look up.
Yeah, things are starting to look up indeed, Tim. You nailed it. I mean, they're starting to really make amends for their slow start.
And we love it, because guess what? We love offense.
Yeah, I love offense.
The Mystics with the lead.
Outside Citron.
Scott. She's guarded by Swish.
Citron no good.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think? Well, after hitting those 2 3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Pass to Sutton. Iriafin.
And there it is.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Fagbenle, guarded by Austin. Scott. Again, the Mystics score.
They've got away from the 3 ball. They look to protect this lead.
And sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on. So you know what? It makes sense.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
Now here's Swish. She's guarded closely. Thornton outside. sinks the three-pointer.
Good percentages from all over the floor for Kayla Thornton.
Here's Sutton.
She has 6. Pass to Austin. Inside.
It's stolen by Billings.
And here we go, Valkyries fast break. Now Burton.
Kicks it out to Thornton. And again, Golden State with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock.
Pass to Citron.
Screen by Austin. Lets it go from deep.
Citron, no good.
Well, she wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Back Benlay. Soft touch off the glass.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Mystics on top, up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. It's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. You look at Thornton, she's been playing really well.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. To the left side wing. There's a screen.
Pass to Sutton. Iriefin. She's guarded by Billings. Shot by Iriefin, no good. Golden State trailing here. And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenle? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
Outside Citron.
And the 3 off target.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Pass to Iriefin. Iriefin a screen.
Puts it up from 12.
Sutton with the bucket.
Well, with how well Sutton can get to the hoop and drive it, that pull-up, it's a great shot for her to have.
Thornton outside. Here's Swish. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
Right side Billings. Pass to Swish.
To the middle. For the lead. And Thornton is good for 3.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Screen by Austin. Citron for 3. Swish grabs the board.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
On the wing, Fagbenle.
Thornton outside. Shoots the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss in the second half.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, or they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Pass to Fagbenle. To the inside. Swish. Good.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Will it go? Here's Austin. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. And offensive glass getting it done.
Making her living in the lane. Shakira Austin, good luck slowing her down.
Now Burton. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. That's good. It's her 7th made basket and 14 tries.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Here's Sutton. Offensive board.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
And we're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Pass to Iriafen. Now Austin. She's covered by Fagbenle. Citron for three.
Drains the three-pointer.
But whenever you're big is patching the rock like Austin, it's a great sign for your squad's ball movement.
Golden State leading. Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, fan base, develop players. And you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
The Mystics making a switch here. Billings,
Covered by Iriafen.
4 on the shot clock. To the paint.
Swish. It's rebounded by Sheldon. Pass to Sutton.
Takes the 3. Here's Austin. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
Not everything is falling for them, but they've definitely capitalized on their second efforts.
Offensive rebounds, it's one of those sleeper stats that can make a huge difference in the outcome of a game. Even if you miss a lot of shots, offensive rebounds can help with that. That's where they've made their mark.
She wasn't able to get her name on the score sheet in the first half, but here in the second half, she looks like she's in her comfort zone.
And here's Sutton. She's got 8. Here's Iriafen. Blocked! Hayes with it.
Pass to Swish.
To the middle.
Kicks it out to Thornton.
Drills the three-pointer.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
That's right. They're cruising and looking to add to this lead.
J.C. Sheldon.
Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
Well, the three-point shot's still developing for Sheldon, but boy, oh boy, did she shoot that with confidence.
Swish, good.
She is really taking advantage of her opportunities in this half. I love her effort level.
Pass to Sheldon. Iriafen.
And the layup is good.
Outstanding entry pass. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
And the Mystics making a change here. Here's Hayes. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Rupert. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And really, those are the plays that get you out in front and also keep you out in front.
Washington trailing. There's a screen. Pass to Sutton. The 3-ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession.
On defense, the Valkyries.
It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Emily Angsler. 5 to shoot. Shoots a 3. Big group substitution here for Washington. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. Well, it's really been a tale of two halves for her. A slow start, but this quarter, she's really taking over.
Pass to Austin. Count it. And she's now 8 of 9 from the field.
She's been a real positive factor. Though, as a team, they're still falling a bit short there.
There's a screen by Swish. 3, Kayla Thornton. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Citron for 3. And the 3-ball is good.
She is starting to feel it from outside.
Inside, here's Swish. Score the bucket. She is 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
We're seeing her bring that shooting percentage up now, which is good to see because the first half was a real struggle for her.
To the inside. Here's Sutton. Can't hit the step back J.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point. That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Now Sutton.
Pass to Austin. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one to go.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Swish, good.
She's had such a steady hand. And I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Here's Sutton. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
One-on-one fast break. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
You don't want to get in the habit letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
And the first one drops.
One player who rocketed up draft boards over her senior year, Sonia Citron.
Well, with good reason. Citron was outstanding during her final college season. She's a pure scoring wing, and I would say that every team wants multiple players like her.
So she gets them both.
On for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's been a great idea. There's so much interest in the league. The fans, the broadcasters, everybody. We want more action. We want more games.
And factor in the expansion teams coming in recently, it felt like there needed to be a few more games on the slate.
The three-pointer, no good.
An important rebound there on a night where their board work hasn't been the best.
But they're still in this. What do you think? Can they dial it up a notch here in the clutch?
Let's hope.
Screen by Austin. Citron for three. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Here's Burton.
Kicks it out to Thornton. Burton, defended by Citron.
Pass to Fagbenle. Thornton. Here's Burton.
And again, Golden State no good.
Eventually, I think she'll start knocking those down again.
Down low.
Austin
Gets number 9 to fall, and she's only taken 10 shots.
Well, right now, Austin is feeling it, and it would be wise to keep getting her the rock, keep feeding her.
and stolen by Citron.
Out to the left wing. Off target with the three.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
Billings.
Covered by Iriafin.
And that one's good. Billings.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here's Sutton.
Here's Austin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's going to go on Temi Fagbenle.
I like how Austin answers the defense's intensity going right at them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings them within 8.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
There's the block.
Great defense from Austin. Not only is she tall and around 6'5", Shakira gives 100% on D.
Screen by Citron. Here's Sutton. Citron.
Covered by Thornton. Goes back up.
Shot by Iriafin, no good.
Swish. Good.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
The Mystics on offense. Pass to Austin.
Sutton. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
Nice dish from Austin. What a team player.
And they're in good position here to ride it out.
They certainly are. If they play smart here, this game's over.
Up top, swish. Pass to Billings. Thornton. Shot clock at 6.
It's Burton.
Beyond the arc. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Outside Citron. The offensive rebound. Here's Sutton.
Off target from 3-point range.
So we see the Valkyries taking the W here.
Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, you felt like they never had any doubts that they come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up.
Hey, Ben.
Hey. So, getting a double-double for the first time has become a rite of passage in the WNBA. How does it feel to be a part of the club?
It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. I have certain goals and objectives that I want to attain and reach for throughout my career. It keeps me motivated and growing as a player and continuing to get better.
All right. If you could look into a crystal ball and see how many double-doubles you'll have in your career by the time you retire, what number would that be?
Tina Charles has that record, right? Around 200?
Yeah.
I'm going for that.
Okay, all right. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Question over here.